We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it? He's checked in for Drew Holiday.
Number 47.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Allen is out there with MP, and it's Ingles at the 3 spot.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Knocked away. Pass to Gobert. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And Joe Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. And the Bucks, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
And guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust, and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Daniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Edwards. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Carter comes in for Grayson Allen. To the inside, stolen by Reid. Here's McDaniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Reid. Here's McLaughlin. He's defended by Connaughton. Baseline jumper. And the shot is long. The Bucks trail. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
A 3 from MP. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope.
Substitution
For
on the
Minnesota.
court.
Gobert, he's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Kyle Anderson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Milwaukee also making some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. MV comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. Carter out there with MP. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Ibaka in at the 4 spot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and create the contest.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Kicks to Russell. Lock at 6. Back to McDaniel. Gobert trying to get open. Rebound, Milwaukee. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside Edwards. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Russell kicks to McDaniels. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Bucks making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels over Allen.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Baseline try. Here's Towns. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got 7 points in the game. Here's MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on D'Angelo Russell. For Milwaukee, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, MP.
Number 47. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Edwards with it. He's got 25. Inside, Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point.
Ah, what I'm doing.
22.
I'm playing like bullshit. Bullshit.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know,
Substitution
is here for the Timberwolves. Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Taurean Prince. And then for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. MP comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Towns, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
MP's shot is good. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. But we'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Russell from long range. Buries it from three-point range. Russell's got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Assisted by
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by 12. From Target Center, back in a moment. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific